Solitaires here from T.G.G Gaming, and I'm here with
Nick Mapes.
And what'd you do today?
I top-8'd Fargo Regional.
All right, what did you play?
I played Danger Orcust. So
What did you think of the deck overall?
it's so good. I haven't been playing for the last few months, so I'm just trying to get into it. I built it last night, no testing, no nothing. Just went in. It reminds me so much of just playing Dark Warrior and like old PK. It's so good. So.
All right, well, let's get into it.
All right. First, pretty standard. I play triple connector. If you don't open your Orcust monster, you have to get your Nightmare through. So if your Mermaid doesn't go through, then you're kind of screwed. So this was like the best card to go with it. And then one Dolphin. I thought about playing more. Actually, just opening Dolphin, discarding like a Danger is really good. It doesn't give him a chance to like Ash or anything. So
The real
maybe.
question is, do you have more ulti Dolphins if you're going to play ulti Dolphins?
It depends on. I have a very generous sponsor, so I might have to beg a little bit, and maybe I'll get more. Next, I played the one Sky Blaster still. Never saw it today. It's still really good. You can bait out like negates and stuff, and then summon your Sky Blaster for turn, and then just kind of go off from there. For the Orcust lineup, 2 Nightmare, all you need. If you draw one, discard the other. You just put it back all the time. It's really good because you can use its effect with the field spell and the damage step to boost attack. Did it a few times today, and actually people were playing around it. So 2 Nightmare, 3 Heart. If you're gonna draw one, better be this one. So we'll play it at 3. You can normal it. Very good to discard. Late game, it's tough when you're putting so much back to get stuff back into your graveyard. So this is like the one that you want to get back into your graveyard afterwards. So you keep having all your plays. So 3 that one. Only 1 Skeleton. I might consider bumping this to 2. You can play it with 1 just fine. It's just when you recycle, you always have to know where this is at all times. If you have the second one, you can always send it from deck. But I never lost or anything because I didn't have a second Skeleton. And then the one Overworld one, the one I drew every time. You just gotta play it. It's kind of unfortunate because it's not. You don't get the quick effect because it's not a Orcust monster, but you gotta be able to recycle your banished stuff with back to field. So 1 Revlon for Danger is very standard. 3 Nessie, 3 Stitch, 3 Jackal. Just the 9. I don't want to get the deck too big or anything, or like with a Dingritsu. It's just like the most nutty cards. You don't have to worry about playing Bigfoots or anything else to like try and blow up stuff because your cards already do that. So just play your extenders. Phantom Knights, 2 Phantom, Cloak, 2 Boots. Maybe cut this down to 1. I love to draw them for some reason. So if you have them, like you never run out of them. So you could, if you really can, cut this one down to 1 though. So just make sure you always have 2 of that. And then we played some hand traps. So we didn't want to just auto lose to combo decks or the mirror. So we played 3 Ash and 3 Veiler for 6 hand traps. This just hits like everything. This is really good in the meta. I wanted to have something that if I drew multiples of them, I could still play them. Impermanence might be better, especially if the mirrors start becoming a problem with the connectors, but like I would still play this right now just because we play the PK trap. And you can't have other traps in grave. So 6 was plenty. I drew them when I drew them. There's sometimes you don't, but it's like you just don't want to draw like 3 hand traps, otherwise you can't combo. To push our combos through, 3 Call By. Shout out to David for letting me borrow his Super Call By the Graves because I don't own cards. 1 Rhoda, grab that connector. You can grab a PK if you need to for a normal summon too. 1 Foolish. I'm not in love with the card, but like it literally sends any card in your deck and you can like combo with it. So it's like there, I guess. It's really, honestly, it's not good to start with. It's like later on when you're like trying to finish a game, it's like, oh here, I'll just send this and win. Tried this today for fun, 2 Instant Fusion. I only drew it like 1 or 2 times. And it's like 2 more Call by the Grave because Millennium Eye, and people don't read Millennium Eye, so they just go neg 1 on it too. So you can bump it to 3 if you really want to see it, but you just don't want to ever draw 2 of it. And then the last spell is the 1 Babble. As of right now, you only have to play 1. People realize that if you get rid of this and there's no way to get it back, that you lose. You might have to start playing more of this card. They just don't want to open it. So this is a problem. This card's really, really good. And then the last is 4 traps. 2 Fogblade. I draw these too much, but you got to play 2. The 1 Shade. So you can cut this to play the permanences, but like sometimes it's nice to banish your PK for like another like different extender, or like sometimes you just open it. It's really good. So I liked it a lot. And then the last one is the 1 Crescendo. I only played the 2 targets. I didn't play the Orchestrated Return. I feel like the deck has enough versatility as it is already, and like opening isn't the greatest because like you already just want to discard your Orcust cards off of your Nightmare and Danger effects. So I just played the 2. It's really good because there's like cards like Evenly are really a problem for this deck. So if you can look at your opponent's hand with like Dolphin or with Connector and a Dolphin, it's good to know like if you see the Evenly that you can, instead of searching Babble, search the Crescendo so you don't lose. So I played 43 cards. I just couldn't get it to 40 like I wanted to. So didn't have any problems with consistency. Extra deck. The 1 Link Spider for the Sky Blaster tokens. Also randomly play a lot of Dino with Miscellaneous Source at 3, and the field spell gives you a normal token that you can't do anything with while you have it on the field, so you just link it away. So worked out well. Gonna bump this to 2 probably because this one always gets ashed, and if you don't discard an Orcust card, you really do want a second one. So probably gonna move this to 2. 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, 1 Unicorn. I thought about cutting this because like your Orcust cards are just almost better. I still made it a few times today. I haven't quite decided on it yet. Next, I've heard rumors that's not happened to me. It's like 2 isn't enough sometimes, so just play 3 so that you never run out. I never ran out with 2, so I just wanted to be prepared. I didn't test very much before this event, so I just didn't want to be like, oh god, I need a 3rd Galatea. Just put it in there just to have it. So might cut it down to 2 now, but we gotta fit the 2nd Mermaid in. The 1 Longitude, I didn't make it today. It's very good though, interrupting your opponent and putting back your stuff. It just didn't come up. Also, it works well with the field spell. The most busted link in the deck, PK link. Card shouldn't be a thing anymore. I don't know why it's still a card. Bring it back with the Fog Blade after it gets destroyed. And yeah, it's just never gone. Always getting advantage. And the last one is the Boral Sword. Made it like once per game. Just gotta still play it. The best card of all extra deck cards. The boy, the new one, the Dengritsu. Has like 19 effects. Saves stuff from being destroyed by battle by card effects. Like literally got Kaiju Slumber and just negated it, or kept me from being destroyed. People try to run over by battle, can't do that. And then you can on your opponent's turn summon this to a point that the Phantom Knight link points to. This guy, so you like summon that here, summon this guy here, and it's like, oh yeah, I send a card you control, and then I pop a card you control, all on your opponent's turn. So very, very good. 2's good. Just got to play your cards right. You'll never run out with 2. The last 2 were my Institution targets for going 2nd. They cracked those hard Thunder Dragon boards. Thousand Eyes, I never saw Instant Fusion going 2nd. And then for going 1st, the Millennium Eyes. 15, and then last for side. Threw this together last second, so it needs some work. Someone has my Phantasmes, so no Phantasmes in this deck. Should probably play them now. 3 Kaijus for a problem. 3 Lancia for the mirror. 2 Pancratops in case you run into like Mystic Mine or any sort of back row or anything like that. Just cracks boards. Works well. And then just for the hell of it, I didn't want to lose like any like real trap decks, so I just threw in 2 Dankos. You find better cards than that, but it worked well. I never drew a, never went second against like a real trap deck, so didn't need it. 3-twin for the meta. Really good in the mirror too. It stops the field spell and hits like a one of the fog blades as long as they don't have a Dengritsu. And then I didn't have 2, so I just played 1-1. This for the mirror and for the salad matchup, so they can get their field back and the mind control. I would just play 2 mind control though. Mine's amazing in the mirror. I take colossus and stuff. So 15 cards. Do that for mind control. That's it though. Shout out to T.G.G Gaming for another great regional. I know you guys put in a lot of work, so really appreciate that, and especially for helping me get all the cards and play this wonderful game. Shout out to Tom Diskin for being a great manager, and shout out to Mahendra for owning a great team and hopefully a new store soon. So.
All right, man. Well, thanks again, and maybe we'll be able to do it again in a couple weeks at the Minnesota regional.
Sounds good.
All right.